Today's brief is going to touch on pinch point safety. A couple of the objectives that we want to cover from this short safety brief is recognizing pinch point hazards and then understanding how to prevent pinch point injuries. First thing that we want to discuss is what exactly is a pinch point. A pinch point is a place where it's possible for a body part to be caught between moving parts of machinery, between moving and stationary machine parts, and between moving parts and materials that are being processed or manufactured. Those particular type pinch points are covered by OSHA regulations. Those can be found in 29 CFR 1910.211, which is OSHA's machine guarding standard. Other pinch point situations that are not covered by these include OSHA regulations include catching your fingers, hands, toes, or feet under or between heavy crates or equipment or drums while you're in the process of moving, slamming fingers or hands in a door, nipping your fingers with hand tools like pliers, nipping your fingers with equipment that has sliding parts or hinges, or nipping your hands while you're closing a container or getting your jewelry caught in a pinch point. Machines and tool guards are there to prevent pinch point injuries on machines such as presses or rollers. OSHA requires guards to be there to act as a barrier between your body and the piece of machinery. Most tools are going to have some type of guard that's going to be there to protect your body from the pinch point hazard. A couple of things to keep in mind. Never remove or disable any of the guards or use a machine that has a missing or disabled guard. Never reach around, under, or through a guard and report guards that are missing or that are not properly working. That's something that should be turned over to maintenance, and that issue has to be reflected immediately. If you're going to be repairing or servicing a piece of machinery, you want to follow your lockout, tagout procedures. A machine that starts up or moves accidentally has the ability to trap a hand or other body parts in that pinch point, causing an injury. If you place your hands near a pinch point to repair, service, or unjam or adjust equipment, a couple of things to follow. Number one is turn off the equipment or the machine. Have an authorized employee properly lock out and tag out the energy controls. Perform the work needed and then have the authorized employee properly remove the lock or tag before you re-energize the equipment. Also look for possible pinch points before starting a task. Check equipment you're going to use to see where a body part can be caught. It's kind of giving a full inspection in the area that you're going to be working to know the areas that you would need to avoid and then plan the task to prevent pinch point injuries. For some of the other pinch point injuries that we've discussed that really aren't covered under OSHA's machine guarding standard, or where we wouldn't get into any lockout tagout issues, such as lifting, carrying, replacing containers and equipment, you want to lift the edge of a heavy item slightly before picking it up, just so you can get the idea of its weight. That's also a good rule of thumb to keep in the back of your mind as it relates to preventing soft tissue injuries, such as back strain or shoulder injuries. It's checking the weight of any piece of anything that you're going to be moving, whether it be equipment, a crate, whatever the situation may be. Get help or use material handling aids, such as pallet jacks, forklifts, lift tables, whatever it may be to lift the heavy objects. And then when placing a heavy item on a shelf or rack, make sure that there's enough room so that it doesn't land on your feet. And then you want to slide the item into place while moving your feet and hands out of the way. And then even with the smallest task, you want to make sure that you give it your full attention. Pinch point injuries can occur from doors, hinges, or container lids when you're distracted and you're not paying attention to the task at hand. So make sure that you're concentrating on the job that you're performing, and at all times, try to stay aware of that and don't daydream or get distracted when completing tasks. And keep in mind, pinch points can cause severe injuries, whether it's a laceration to the fingertip or even something as significant as an amputation. The injuries associated with pinch points can be pretty severe, so keep that in mind. For more information, we have a machine guarding section in the AlaCOMP online safety library. Thank you for watching today, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post training videos every month and fresh content every week.